Thank you for being here at Mr. Super Oz. This video is going out, and this channel only exists because I, Oz, founded Gamble Comics, which first release was Everlasting Survivors, a 68-page graphic novel called All Day Long. Available now. Follow the link in the description that will take you to gamblecomics.com. While there, you can get hats, shirts, posters, much more, but most importantly, the story itself. Coming soon from Gamble Comics, BC Brute.
What happened on Smackdown, Oz?
Well, Smackdown. It opens with the Whiteboard Challenge.
Oh boy.
Rodney Mack is defending the television championship. And he has, well, a very good at taking damage white boy, that being Spike Dudley as his challenger.
Oh my god, that poor guy.
And so,
He could really be thrown around.
yeah, so much like how Brian got beat down and how he took that drive-by knee to the head, Spike, he takes the heck of a licking. He takes the drive-by, but unlike Brian, who gets counted out,
Of course.
Spike makes it back into the ring.
Tough guy.
So I'm going to do something spectacular here for Spike Dudley.
Make him Spider-Man.
He is going to he's going to take the knee to the back of the head like has happened plenty of times before.
Last week, to be specific. Yeah.
But when Rodney Mack goes for the pin, 1, 2, and Spike, he gets an arm up.
Hey, okay, Spike.
So Rodney Mack is not pleased by this.
I wouldn't imagine he would be.
And so he picks up Spike Dudley and hits a Michinoku driver.
Wow.
Reason being is
Big Japan fan, of course.
So the reason being is it's a neck-based
Finisher. Yeah.
and it's to say, all right, you made it through the drive-by, and you may have gone through the Mac attack. I'm going to call that knee to the back.
Knee to the back. Okay.
But he hits that Michinoku driver.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
Doesn't
1, 2,
matter.
3. Rodney Mack retains.
All right.
So in the back, Chavo is confronted by Uncle Eddie. Eddie wants the family back together. He proposes the idea of Tres Hombres Dominio, 3-man dominance, to Chavo Guerrero. He has this vision, Eddie does, of himself, Chavo, and Rey Mysterio coming together and holding all of the gold.
What a picture.
Chavo says next week he is going to go the distance with Rey Mysterio, and he's going to get a shot at the Cruiserweight title. And after he does that, he doesn't need Rey, and he doesn't need Eddie. And Eddie says, all right, I understand that is your goal next week. But tonight, I'm going one-on-one with the Intercontinental Champion in the main event. And I, Eddie Guerrero, will go the distance, 30 minutes, with Jamie Noble. And I'm going to get back the Intercontinental title. And it'll be the first piece of the puzzle, that 3-man dominance faction coming together. And neither man can convince the other one to see things their way, and they go their separate ways. At this point, we go to the ring where the Iron Addicts are making their way out for Vascular Val to take on A-Train, who's accompanied by the Big Show.
A lot of big bodies in this match.
Absolutely. So it's legit just one-on-one Val and A-Train, but the rest of the Addicts, that being Jax, Johnny, and Magic Mark, are on the outside, along with the Big Show on the outside of the ring. Val Venus hits his finish, which is no longer called the money shot. it's
Right, he's at points already. More that makes sense.
yes, exactly. Yeah. So I haven't come up with a new name, but it just feels wrong
Protein drop.
to.
I don't know.
It just feels wrong to stick with the way that it was.
You gotta get it stick.
given the new direction of the characters,
gimmick,
yes,
etc.
And so Val Venus wins the match with his classic finish. I'll just come up with a new name at some point.
Mm-hmm.
After the match, we get a video package airing where Hulk Hogan is going over all of the reasons why he will be the one defending the Undisputed Championship against...
I got bandanas, I got Muscles, brother.
Against Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania 19. Those being that he defeated The Rock, that he main evented last year's WrestleMania with The Rock, and that he is...
Man, hindsight was great for that.
4 years... I know, right? He reigned as WWF champion for 4 years. He was WCW champion, yada, 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 all this stuff, right?
So just comes in and says, what have you done for me lately? Because I know someone's going to say that.
Well, let's just jump ahead. So that was a package, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And so I booked this as a semi-main event, but since you brought it up, Ric Flair, woo! He approaches Stephanie McMahon in the back and says, I saw what Hulk Hogan said, and you know what? The game he accepts. I accept the challenge of that old man Hulk Hogan
on behalf
of your husband. And Steph's like,
old man myself.
And so Steph's like, are you sure about this? And Rick says, there's no doubt in my mind, Triple H will be Undisputed Champion after No Way Out this Sunday. And with that, it's just,
it's a matter of time before he defeats that old Hollywood.
Exactly. And so, it's Ric Flair is an egomaniac. He's offended by Hogan's challenge and accepts on Triple H's behalf.
Yeah, sounds about right.
And so I had that as my main, but we'll move it. We'll bump it up earlier. So Matt Hardy, continuing his cruiserweight developments, wrestles Tajiri and wins once again. So proving that his weight loss was important and valuable.
He apparently knows how to cut weight successfully because that drains you. Speaking as a former wrestler.
There you go. Well, and this is fake wrestling, so he probably lied.
Yeah. He definitely lied.
In the now current semi-main event spot, we have the Regal Counter Threat attempting to best the best first generation of Booker T, Scott Steiner, and Kevin Nash. However, this match, it's complete, utter, pure chaos. It's because of it happening under Extreme Rules, even though the three-man fighting are on behalf of the Regal Counter Threat are Rook, Knight, and Bishop. The King and Queen also get involved in the action because they cannot be disqualified under Extreme Rules. The thing is, though, Nash is so big that he basically takes on
3 people by himself.
Well, I would say Bishop Storm and King William collectively.
Okay.
And Big Papa Pump is such an egomaniac that after
give me all the freaks.
After he knocks down and knocks out Chris Nowinski, he lifts up and presses Queen Terry like the nutcase that he is. And so Booker T beats Night Test in 18 minutes 12 seconds. So the Regal Counter Threat do not get a title match.
Good stuff.
And in the main event, Eddie Guerrero comes out in a low rider. He has, there are 32 minutes left of the show.
So we do have enough time.
That gives it away. Eddie Guerrero goes 30 minutes with Jamie Noble, the Intercontinental Champion. While Jamie does not lose,
he also does not win.
He does not win. The clock winds down. The time is up, and Eddie Guerrero, Jamie Noble, they're both sweaty. They're both spent, and at the end of the night, they're both on their knees. Their heads are against each other, but they struggle to get up. And when they both get up, Jamie puts out his hand. Eddie shakes it, Excellence has been obtained. Eddie Guerrero.
We'll get a future Intercontinental title match.
Correct. Eddie Guerrero will get a future Intercontinental title match.
Good stuff.